So this is the code for the Reddit scraper.py. Here basically we have a function named scrape Reddit that takes 1,000, like this is the limit, and next we are using pro to take the data from Reddit, and we are taking that into to save it so we can further use it as a data frame, and we'll use it as a CSV. So let's do that. We'll write Python. Yeah, so we'll write Python Reddit scraper.py that will scrap the Reddit slash r slash stock section, and will give us a CSV file like this. This is like a long CSV file, and we have taken 103 ports from there. Next, what we'll be doing is we will be processing the data that we have scraped. So this is the code for the processing. So in this code we basically have a function named clean text that cleans the individual text entries by removing special characters and converting them to lowercase. And then we have a function named pre-process data that has an input file and an output file as its variables that it takes. So it loads the scraped data and it saves them, it cleans the text, and then it saves them uh, as a result. So it loads the scrapes data, combines title and body, applies the text cleaning, and saves the result as Reddit stocks data, takes it and saves it as pre-processed stocks data. So we'll do that. um, we'll do the data pre-processing part now. It will take some time, but we can see we have pre-processed stocks data here, right here. And now the next step is to apply a sentiment analysis on the data that we have taken. So for that we have this file named a sentiment analysis.py. So what it does is it has this function named analyze sentiment. It takes text as an input. What it does is it calculates the sentiment score of a given text using NLTK sentiment intensity analyzer. And then we have this another function named perform sentiment analysis, which obviously takes an input file and provides an output file. So in this, it applies the sentiment analysis to the pre-processed data and categorizes the sentiment. Right now we are taking three sentiments, that is negative, neutral and positive. So next up, what it will do is it will load the pre-processed CSV file. It will analyze this function, analyze sentiment, which we are using here, and it will be like functioning to this clean text, and it will categorize them into three scores. Basically it will provide them three scores based on negative, neutral and positive, and it will save it in another CSV file named sentiment stocks data CSV. So let's do that. So it is saving it as sentiment stocks data.csv. We have it here. And next step is to provide the prediction model. So for prediction model we have this function named build prediction model. So it creates and evaluates a machine learning model to predict stock movements based on sentiment data. And how it is working, it loads this CSV file that we just created. It performs a future extension using TF-IDF vectorization. TF-IDF is the basic vectorization that is used nowadays. So we are using it here, we are importing it from sklearn. And next on we are using the target variable, creating them basically. So 1 if the score is above median and 0 otherwise, that is what we are taking here. And we are training a random classifier model, basically like a random forest classifier model. We're making predictions on the test set, So after predictions, we are providing some report, which is classification report, cross validation sources, ROC and AUC score. We are using some general visualization like confusion matrix, feature importance, and sentiment distribution. So, and then we'll get our result basically. We'll get like 3 images. So let's do that. Uh, let's run the prediction model, and you can see our accuracy is 21, which basically means that we have entirely accurate result, which also sometimes seems as overfitting. But to check if our model is overfitting or not, we need to check it on some random data, and also we need to increase the amount of data that we are taking. We are currently taking 103 data, like 103 posts, but we can also take more posts and make it more accurate and include more things like NLP and all. So let's look at the images. We have this confusion matrix right here that tells us about the predicted label and true label, and then we have this feature importance where it tells us the most important words, that like the words that have the most important value currently. We can see that it also means it has some other words which we don't need, like anyone. We can see we have anyone, we have come. These are the words that we can remove. We are removing a lot of words like articles and all, bag of words, the thing which we call, and we are using the technique TF-IDF. But we also will be needing to apply some more enhanced way so we can get the important words. And finally, we also have this sentiment distribution uh, bar graph, that we can see that the highest number of comments that are there in the post are positive, and then negative, and some of them, a very little of them, like below 10, are neutral. We have our ROC AUC score, which is 0.75, and we have these 3 images in the same section. And that's how the project is done. Thank you.